And we're back, and we're moving into our final conversation for today. I am joined by none other than Marlyn Vansen. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So it's such a great opportunity when we get to catch up with artists and on what they've been doing. And so you and I kind of started our chit chat already, and you said that you've been focusing exclusively on music of recent.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, I've said this before on the media. It's been about 2 years since I've put out a music video, and so, I didn't have the time, unfortunately, but it was of good cause because I was really busy performing and stuff. I had too much shows, so I really didn't have the time to be in the studio or making videos or anything. So right now I have a little break, and so I'm just focusing solely on the music and the music video. So I'm doing as much as possible right now. I'm just trying to fit it all in.
I know. Yeah. We've definitely seen you moving around and performing with a lot of big artists too. And one of the things I think that you've definitely made a mark on anyone who sees you at a show is that you put a lot of work into what's going to happen on stage.
Yeah, I really do. It's really important to me to put on a show for people. Like I said before, one of the things that really got me where I am today, what it means for me to be on stage, was on Be the Next Superstar. I had that moment where for the finale of Be the Next Superstar, I think we went all out, and I loved the feeling of having the dancers and all the props and everything. It was an amazing feeling, and I enjoyed it so much. It's just something that I want to continue doing for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Do you set your intentions that you want to make sure that when someone sees a Marlyn Vansen performance that they're gonna have that wow moment?
Yeah, that's like really, really cool to me. Like, I feel so honored and great when I'm on stage and I see, because a lot of time, like, I don't know if this is for other artists, but a lot of time I notice that while other artists may get the woo and all the hype and everyone's like, I get stares. Because like everyone just gets so quiet and they're just focused, and honestly though, it feels good. It does. It feels really good that I'm doing good enough to get your attention, because a lot of times people are so distracted, especially today in this social media time. A lot of people stay on their phones and stuff during a performance, like they're not really paying attention, And so it feels really good for when I get people attention. I love it so much. It's a great feeling.
Marlyn, do you take the time at all to reflect on how much you've grown as an artist, where you had this dream as a little girl and now it's actually happening?
Yeah, I'm every single time, like I'm doing interviews and stuff, and then I'm gonna hear like they're saying like, oh, this is a big artist, and I'm like, what? Really? It's kind of appalling. Like it's crazy. Yeah. I'm still not in. I'm not. It's hard to believe. Yeah. It's surreal.
How do you when you first stepped out, and we know that even from your different appearances here on the station, you knew from the very beginning that you didn't want to just get stuck in the cover cycle, that you wanted to do your original music. Yeah. And even your music has changed over the years. Yeah. Do you feel like you found your unique space as yet?
That's so funny. I was literally just talking about this to my brother. No, I don't know. I feel like as an artist, I know that it's usual and the traditional way for you to have a specific genre that you do, but honestly, I feel like I don't want to be trapped in a box or anything. I just want to. When I make my music, I go based on my heart, and so if I'm feeling like an R&B song, that's what's gonna come out. If I'm feeling like a dance song, that's what's gonna come out. Yeah. So I don't know. I can't. It's hard for me to choose a specific genre and a specific sound. Like I don't know. I'm just all over the place, and it's fun, to be honest. It's really fun because
then you get to tap into different people too, who have different types of musical preferences.
Yes, definitely. You get to reach to both the young audience, the older audience. You touch everybody.
Yeah,
it's great.
Is there one genre where you like specifically were challenging yourself to kind of step into an uncomfortable zone?
I would have to say that would be like reggae. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as crazy as it sounds. Yeah. I've never been real reggae person. Like I don't know, I'm just not there. I prefer, if I'm gonna sing a reggae song, I would prefer to sing it in R&B. I'd prefer to just slow it down completely and just go with that version. But I know that it's something that a lot of Belizeans like, and I'm sure that my fans would have loved to hear me sing reggae and stuff. So, you know, but it's something though that I have eventually got to love, because now I love it, and I go on stage and I'm gonna sing a bunch of reggae songs now, and I'm gonna be enjoying it, you know. So it's something that I've had to grow to love, but now I love it very much, and I can't.
It's always a bit risky though when you take like a favorite song and you put your own spin on it, because people are singing, anticipating it to be what it always is.
Yeah, definitely.
Why do you take that risk?
Well, you know, like I feel like if you have a talent and if you're doing good enough, I think that people can, if it's good enough, I feel like people will respect it at the end of the day. Now, if you completely trash it now, that's another story. But I feel like if I put in a lot of work, so it's a lot of practicing, it's a lot of, what do you think about this and what do you think about that? You know, it's I practice way too much, so I think like I go out and I do my best at the end of the day. And honestly, I know for a fact that everyone will not be pleased with what I'm doing, but it's very important to me for me to be happy. So whatever I'm doing on stage is what I want to do and what I'm enjoying to do. And I feel like if I'm enjoying it, I get to do it to the best of my ability, and then people can see, oh man, she's doing great, you know, because I'm doing what I love. So you put all your passion and all your effort and all the, you know, all the juices and stuff, you know. So I think that's very important. It's important for you to do what you love on the stage, and you practice hard so that you can get it to sound and look exactly how you want it to look.
I can hear from you that you're such a perfectionist. That must make it a very exhausting process, because it's almost like you're never gonna quite get it right.
Well, you know, it's with that, it's something that I've had to grow to accept, that nothing will ever be perfect. You know, I have my dance group now and stuff, and something I always tell them is that we're gonna practice until you get it right, but don't worry about it. When you go on the stage, you enjoy it, because you already know it. We practice, so you know exactly what you're gonna be doing. So when you go on the stage, it's important to enjoy it, and don't worry about the mistakes, because everyone makes mistakes. Absolutely no show is ever gonna be perfect. You know, it's nothing is perfect, and you just kind of have to accept it. You know, and accepting that will allow you to enjoy the process of it as well. Because honestly, like these last two videos that I did, it was very important to me to enjoy the process, you know, because it's been a while since I've done it. So it's very important to me to enjoy it.
What was your last video that you put out?
It was the Bombest Love first.
Yeah. But before that, because this is the recent one.
It was Loving Me.
Loving Me. Yeah, that was the sexy one where everybody said, "Whoa, Marlyn grew up."
That was the last one.
I guess that was the intention there.
Yeah. You know, that song, I really like that song.
I love that song.
You know, I've honestly gotten so many good feedbacks on that song. You know, and to be honest, like here in Belize, when you're doing like big stage shows and stuff like that, it's kind of hard as an artist. You know, I want to be a singer. I'm a singer, so I want to sing. But then, you know, people want to turn up. So then I have to be fun, and then it's kind of hard for me to go from being fun to let's tone it down and and then you want to sing, and then you know you kind of get scared that people won't enjoy it or that it will become boring. But with Loving Me, people really enjoy it, and that was mind-blowing to me, because I didn't expect that. Honestly, I've always been scared to go on the stage while I'm turning up, slow it down. It's always, you know, because people get bored, to be honest. But that's one song that I can say that nonetheless people enjoy it.
What's your most requested song when you go out to perform?
Let me see. It would be my song would be Loving Me. Yeah, from me it would be Loving Me. And someone else's song would be Come Ala Floor. Really? Everyone loves it.
Wow.
It's great.
I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah. I think what had happened was I sang it one time and we posted the video. So when people saw that, it was like, sing that. We want you to sing that again, you know. And so it's. So
this means you have to pull out the Selena moves too in the performance.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Put on the music. I'm kidding. No, today is about your new music video. It's such a great opportunity to catch up with you, though. But Before we talk about Chocolate, which is the video that we're going to be premiering in just a few, what is it? I have to ask you, because you are growing up in the music industry in a time where there's an acknowledgement that there's a music industry. I'm sure you've spoken to artists before you where they've just been grinding and grinding with no light at the end of the tunnel. What is it really like being a Belizean artist? What do you think people don't know or don't understand?
Well, in my humble opinion, I don't think that we have a developed music industry. It's hardly even a music industry, in my opinion. But I know that there's a lot of talented people trying to make it happen. And it's really hard here in Belize because we have a lot of stuff that aren't really available to us here. You know, it's a lot of the stuff, like when you're doing music in today's day and age, social media is everything.
Yeah.
So that's where you want to push your music. It's not necessarily on the TV or radio anymore. Everything is going online. So even the radios and the TVs, they're on social media now. So that's where everything is. So you have like big medias like YouTube and Facebook that you can use. However, in this world, the world is on YouTube and the world is on Facebook. So for you to like be identified in that mass amount of talent, I mean, this world is filled with talent. It's kind of hard, and I'm sure that I know that in other places you have companies and stuff who would help to push you in the social media, like you would have maybe publicists and people like that. You could get good managers and stuff like that. And here in Belize, I don't really know any people who would be publicists and stuff like that. So you kind of, as an artist, you have to take on that job. So you're doing the music for yourself, you're doing the videos for yourself, you're trying to publicize yourself, you have to market yourself, you have to do it all for yourself. So all of that pressure is on you, and you don't get to just solely focus on the music like other artists from other places.
Which is what you really want to do.
Yes, which I feel like if you can put all of your feeling and all of your passion into the music, focus on the music, we would be able to be so higher on such a higher level than we are, but we don't have the time because we have to maybe have a second job, or you have to do
and
different things.
Most artists do.
Most artists have to have a like daytime job. So it's I know that it's very challenging, but I feel at the end of the day though, this is why it's very important for you to love what you're doing. Because if you have to work in the morning and perform in the night, you're gonna do it because you love it. It's important for you to do the music you love to do, write what you love, perform the way you want to, enjoy it. It should be something fun. Just recently I've had the opportunity to fall in love with singing all over again. I've been performing so much like the last year and stuff. I was too busy, like I said. So that in that time too, I have to say I'm so grateful to God because it was him, I quit my day job and focus on the music. And honestly, it was only by the support of God, my husband and my parents and, my family and my close friends. They were very encouraging, and they were in full support of me focusing solely on music, just because they believed in my talent and they believed in what I wanted to do with my life. And I'm grateful to have that support, because unlike me, a lot of artists don't have that support. So I could only imagine how harder it must be for them. I'm able to put out these videos and stuff because I have my brother, and he like totally like dedicated his life to learning these stuff for me.
Because of you, I remember.
So he felt like I was so talented. He was like, you know what? There's not a music industry in Belize. Let me do it. I'm gonna learn how to do it so that we can make it happen. So you kind of have to put your effort and make it happen for yourself.
Yeah, it's a family team. I've always heard that from you. And you answered one of my questions, because I wanted to ask just if you feel that you're making progress.
Yeah, I definitely do. And honestly, I can say that where I am is not where I want to be, and it's not where a lot of artists would say you're anywhere. But honestly, I feel like I've come such a long way. I knew absolutely no one in the media and industry or anything when I was young, and so I took a chance. It was like a leap of faith coming on the kids show, the Summerfest. The Summerfest. It was like taking a chance, and you know, it paid off coming
And
back every year.
How shy you were that
Yes,
first year.
Yep, I've come a long way, and I
Yeah.
can even remember doing these interviews, and I wasn't even able to talk.
Yes,
I was
that's
like,
true.
you know, but I it's obvious I've grown. You know, I've come a really long way, and I'm very grateful to everyone who keeps supporting me. You know, it's been a journey. It's not always been easy, to be
Yeah.
honest, but it's always been important to me to enjoy the process. So it's been fun.
I mean, I hear three things from you that really stand out. Primarily your passion. I mean, I hear your passion for what you do and for music. I hear your optimism.
Yeah.
And I also hear your gratitude for where you are. And I think that's
Yeah,
a
I'm
great
very
combination
Yeah.
to have to pursue any goal. If you could think of one thing, you know, over the past few years or of recent, that has really been a moment of pride for you, what would it be as an artist?
Well, I can say there's two things that I can say stand out the most in my life as an artist so far that has been very impacting to me. The biggest show that I've done so far, I have had the opportunity to do Costa Maya, and I can tell you that the second time I was on the Summerfest, someone from this same place mentioned to me that there was going to be Costa Maya, and they were like, man, you should go there. And I like, one day, I guess, you know. And so I saw Costa Maya as this huge deal, and it was like the biggest thing to me in Belize, you know, and it was like a dream. And I actually got to go, and you know, and they called me. So it was like, whoa. You know, that was an amazing experience and opportunity, and I'm so grateful for that. And the other thing that stands out in my career for me was last year, the beginning of last year, I was about to quit. I was about to give up completely on my dream and music. I wasn't sure if this was what my life was supposed to be. I know that it was what I wanted, but it's not everything that you want you should have. You know, it's not always that way. So I was really contemplating if this was what I was supposed to be. I wasn't sure. You know, I was confused, and I was about to quit and try to find something else that I can be passionate about. And I spoke to my parents and my husband, and you know, my parents encouraged me to pray. And so we began to pray about it, and we pretty much just asked God, what do you want? Show me a path, show me a sign, show me something. I don't know what to do, you know. And I can tell you, after praying, everything just turned around. I began to get so many gigs, so many jobs. Like I said, I had to quit my job. I was getting too busy. I had to quit my day job. So I just began performing, and I was so busy performing. It was like 2 shows every week. And you know, like I prepare really hard for my shows when it comes to, you know, I go all out. I put all my effort and everything into it. So, and everything just turned around. I had to like start to cancel jobs, and I couldn't take some stuff. It was too much, you know. And when that happened, that just spoke to me that, okay, maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing, you know. And I fell in love all over again, you know.
With performing.
I felt what I wanted to feel in the future, you know. You had this goal where I want to be a singer. I want to be able to provide for myself from music. And I was able to experience that. And experiencing that made me feel so good. And I fell in love, and I never want to give up again.
That is such great news for all your fans.
Yeah, it is.
Marlyn, let's talk about the new video. So this song is called
Chocolate.
And we got to get into the premiere of the video. We're going to get ready, but I just want you to tell me just a little bit about what it was like preparing for the video.
Well, to be honest, this was, I feel, the fastest video we ever done. Like usually it would take like maybe a couple weeks or a couple months or something, you know. But because at the end of I think when we went to shoot this video, it wasn't even supposed to be a music video, but everything turned out so good. We were like, you know what, it has to be a music video. This is too good not to be. So, you know, we ended up turning it into a music video. And
okay, don't say any more. Just go ahead and introduce it before we say any more about what people are about to see. Premiering for the very first time.
This is Chocolate from Red Roll Films. by yours truly, Marlyn Vansen, featuring Ash Belize, Theodore Spain, and the dancers named Foxies.
Okay.
Hey, call me a gal, your body turn me on, and you're the one I want, so break me a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
I'm coming, boy. I know I turn you on, and you're the one I want, so you could have a piece of this Kit Kat
Tell me why you drop your chocolate on me, then you why you rub it on your body. Come to the room, me feeling honey, me want it from now straight up to morning.
Boy, I'm gonna drop my chocolate on you. I know that you want me and I want you, and you don't have to tell no one what we do. It's better when it's just between me and you.
But if I love it, looking for your book up on the right man. If I love it, looking for your book up on the right man. And me, I the man, I put the ring by your hand. And me no me they bites me, I the big back one. If a chocolate you want, call me Willy Wonka. And this thing no small, it's a the big tonka. When me sneak in the room, you could call me sneaker. When me touch you, you sticky like a butterfinger. Me a the man who make your things circulate, yeah. And me a the man who never reach the soul yet, yeah. And me a the man who make your ball out your great. Anytime that you give me a prop down your weight, yeah. Hey, come here, gal. Your body turn me on, and you're the one I want. So break me a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
I'm coming, boy. I know I turn you on, and you're the one I want, so you could have a piece of this Kit Kat
Tell me why you drop your chocolate on me, then you want you rub it on your body. Come to the room, me feeling honey, me want it from now straight up to morning.
Boy, I'm gonna drop my chocolate on you. I know that you want me and I want you, and you don't have to tell no one what we do. It's better when it's just between me and you. Oh, you're sweet as incense on my body, so delicious, ambitious, so tasty. Got me feeling a little bit naughty. I done drip fingers glistening on my body.
Tell me why you drop your chocolate on me, then you want you rub it on your body. Come to the room, me feeling honey, me want it from now straight up to morning.
Boy, I'm gonna drop my chocolate on you. I know that you want me and I want you, and you don't have to tell no one what we do. It's better when it's just between me and you.
Tell me why you drop your chocolate on me, then you want you rub it on your body. Come to the room, me feeling honey, me want it from now straight up to morning.
Boy, I'm gonna drop my chocolate on you. I know that you want me and I want you, and you don't have to tell no one what we do. It's better when it's just between me and you.
And there you have it. Brand new video out.
Yes.
Chocolate. Oh, I can
Chocolate.
definitely see people liking that one.
I hope so.
Marilyn, of course, this is your second recent video premiere.
Yeah.
And you said that this is where you're investing your time right now.
Yes, it's totally.
Okay. All right. So you're going to have to show some people some of those dance moves. I don't know if I can pull them off, but it is such a great production. And
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And it's my brother's company, Red
Yeah.
Roll Films.
Yeah.
It's a he just rebranded, so it's a new company, guys. So yeah, hook up Red Roll Films.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in and
you for having me.
premiering the video here. Best of luck. And we
Thank
hope
you.
to have you back again very soon with even more new music.
Yes.
All right. We're going to go ahead and take a final break. Of course, we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned.